If you had a difficult decision to make right now, your natural instinct is probably to keep analyzing it, thinking about it, and stirring the pot. But 2,500 years ago, Lao Tzu suggested a completely different approach to finding clarity. Today, we're looking at verse 15 from the Tao Te Ching and why the best thing you can do right now is absolutely nothing. Let's look at the text. The ancient masters were profound and subtle. Their wisdom was unfathomable. There's no way to describe it. All we can do is describe their appearance. They were careful as someone crossing an iced-over stream, alert as a warrior in enemy territory, courteous as a guest, fluid as melting ice, shapeable as a block of wood, receptive as a valley, clear as a glass of water. Do you have the patience to wait till your mud settles and the water is clear? Can you remain unmoving till the right action arises by itself? The master doesn't seek fulfillment. Not seeking, not expecting. She is present and can welcome all things. This verse is about wisdom. And the first thing it tells us is that wisdom can't be described. Only its appearance can. Lao Tzu then spends the rest of the verse describing it anyway. But notice how he does it. Not with abstract qualities, but with images. Physical, sensory, humble images. Crossing an iced-over stream, a guest at a table, melting ice, a block of wood, a valley, a glass of water. Nothing in that list sounds impressive. There's no conquering, no certainty, no triumph. Every single image is about care, attention, or yielding. And that's what I want to focus on today. They were careful as someone crossing an iced-over stream. If you've ever walked over a frozen pond, you know the ice is not always what it looks like. It looks solid from the shore. It looks like a shortcut. And sometimes it is, and sometimes it isn't. The only way you know the difference is by how you move across it. You don't stride out there like you own it. You go slowly. You listen. You distribute your weight differently. You are, at every step, paying attention to what's underneath you. That kind of attention can't be faked. You can fake confidence on solid ground all day. You can fake certainty in a meeting or a conversation when the stakes are low. But on actual, uncertain, could give way at any moment ice, the faking stops. Something slower, quieter, and much more honest takes over. Lao Tzu is saying the ancient masters lived their whole lives with that kind of attention. Like the ground was always a little uncertain. Like the ice was always there, asking to be listened to. Not because they were afraid, but because they were awake. Receptive as a valley. A valley doesn't reach up for anything. It doesn't announce itself or compete with the mountains on either side. It just sits there, open, low, available. And everything finds its way into it. The rain, the rivers, the seeds, even the morning fog. It receives all of it without preference. We live in a culture that worships the mountain, the height, the view, the achievement of getting up there above everyone else. Mountains are magnificent, but the valley is where things live. It's where the things grow. Water collects there. It's where the soil is the deepest. The valley is the useful thing. We spend so much of our energy trying to be impressive and visible from a distance that we forget openness is a form of power. Being the person who can receive ideas, criticism, or the unexpected thing that just showed up, is rare and more valuable than the person who always has an answer ready. Now we get to the central question. Do you have the patience to wait until your mud settles and the water is clear? Can you remain unmoving till the right action arises by itself? Muddy water isn't broken. It doesn't need to be fixed. It just needs to be left alone. If you stir it, if you keep reaching into it to try to see the bottom before it's ready, you only keep it cloudy. But what if you set the glass down? If you stop? The particles settle on their own. Gravity does its work. Without any effort from you, the water becomes clear. Think about the last time you had a difficult decision. What did you do? Most of us, we talk about it constantly. We run through scenarios, seek opinions, and make lists. We fill every quiet moment with the noise, analysis, and always trying to figure it out. And the water stays muddy, not because the answer isn't there, but because we won't put the glass down long enough to let it settle. Stillness is doing something. The pause is not wasted time. The master doesn't seek fulfillment, not seeking, not expecting. She is present and can welcome all things. That's not apathy. It's the decision to be fully here, in this moment, in this conversation, without needing it to be anything other than what it is. Most of us live slightly in the future, preparing for the vision of our lives that's just around the corner. Meanwhile, actual life passes by unattended. The Master welcomes all things because she isn't holding out for a specific outcome. She is available. That presence comes from releasing the grip on control. Where in your life are you stirring the water? What would happen if you just set the glass down and waited? The mud would settle. It always does, but only if you let it. Thank you for spending a few quiet minutes here. This has been the Coffee Buzz Podcast.